Oliver, thanks for joining us today. It was a lot more fun talking about these markets yesterday, I have to admit. So what do you got for us today? Cheer me up.
Well, it's been an incredible week, absolutely. And what we're learning today is the market giveth and the market taketh away. And this is just the environment that we're in. Anytime you get near 50% through harvest or just slightly over that, it becomes more of a trader's market where opportunity presents itself on both sides, because there isn't really a whole lot changing on the fundamental side of things, because a lot of that news has largely been baked into the cake until we get a little bit more information on what's going on in South America. The other thing that we're keeping a very close eye on here into the end of the week is options expiration. Those November options expire tomorrow after the close, and we're looking where the open interest is for some of these markets. For December, corn 520 has a lot of open interest on the put side, so if we continue to gravitate lower, I think that 520 area will offer some support ahead of the weekend. And as far as November soybeans go, that $12 strike has a lot of open interest. We thought that that was where we're going to come into the week and really spend majority of the week trading around. Obviously, the last couple of days we shot higher and thought that the $12 strike might be out of the question. But after today's session, it's still in play.
Yeah, it's interesting you say that. So there was nothing above is what you're trying to tell me here, right? There was no big call open interest, so the market is still looking for, if anything, if you're talking about where we're going to go as far as options open interest goes, it still is that we're looking to the downside is what you're saying.
That's exactly what we're looking at, where the market can inflict the most pain and see majority of those options go off the board worthless. That's the way that the markets work. We've seen it before, and we'll see it again, certainly.
Yeah, I mean, I subscribe to that notion. I mean, there is, without getting too much into the weeds on it, Oliver, there's a lot that goes on when it comes to those Greeks and with gamma and what's happened with those futures prices when we get close to those big open interest strikes. So I don't want to make anybody's eyes glaze over or the red mist come down over their head, but it's just something that we really need to look at. And you're the first guy to bring it up today. It's fantastic that you've done that, so I appreciate it. So we're looking at, say, 520 in corn and $12 in Novi beans. Tomorrow's the expiration. We'll keep an eye on that.